Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear sisters. Today, inshallah, we'll continue with the rest of the stopping lesson in the beginning lesson, inshallah. Last time we took some tips to help us to know where to stop because we have the problem that we don't understand the Arabic language. So we need to know some tips in order to know how to stop on the ayah in order to give the correct meaning or the complete meaning. And in addition to the tips I gave you, also wanted to tell you that that's not enough. If you are, especially if you don't understand the Arabic language, so the best way for sure is to follow exactly the reciter you are listening to in his stoppings. So this is the best way you make sure that your stoppings are correct, inshallah. So if this sheikh is trusted one, so you know him and he's mashallah very known and everybody knows that he had a knowledge, so you have to follow his stopping exactly if you don't understand the Arabic language, okay? But if you are trying to understand Arabic language and try also to avoid the wrong stopping, so these tips will help you for sure to avoid the wrong stopping. We gave you last time some cases, some words, don't stop on these words and say, for example, and this time I wanted to add something which is the characterized person. If I'm talking about a character in a person, I have to mention this character, not only the characterized. I mean, if for example, the sentence is Amal is tall, for example, Amal is tall, okay, this is the character. So I shouldn't say just Amal, okay, or Amal is what? I have to give the character of this. And also, if this is a question, we have some letters we use to make a question. Like what? Like, for example, ماذا means what? This is a question now. So this is the question tool. I mean, if I say ماذا, is not enough because you have to carry on with the question to give the complete meaning, okay? So I shouldn't stop, for example, on the question tools like ماذا or man means who. I shouldn't just say just who, okay? I have to give after that the rest of the question if there is a question. And from the question tools in the Arabic language is also هل, okay? And also ما. So ما and ماذا, they are close in the meaning. ما and ماذا. هل, okay? And also كيف means how. كيف. For example, ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل? I shouldn't just say ألم ترى كيف. كيف what? Where's the rest of the question? Yeah. So how what? How Allah did with the people of the elephant? This is the rest of the question. This is the full thing. So I shouldn't just say كيف. This is a question tool. Yeah, it's not enough. I have to fulfill the question. So كيف is one of the tools. What, ماذا, or ما. How, كيف, we said how كيف. Who means man. Who did it? Man. Okay. So with these we call the question tools. You should not stop for sure on these tools without carrying on with the rest of the question. Now inshallah we'll start taking the rest of the lesson, which is the beginning. Now we finished the stopping, and as I told you, in order to keep safe, try to follow exactly your reciter in his stoppings. Now we'll be taking the beginning of the ayah. How to begin the ayah. The same way we had before with the stopping, we have 4 types of beginning, which is the allowed beginning. It's divided in 3, and also the beginning which is not allowed, which is the repulsive beginning. We have the first the allowed beginning, which is also divided the same names like the stopping types: complete beginning, sufficient beginning, and the good beginning. Now the complete beginning, which is here we start after a complete stopping. You remember the complete stopping we took before? If the word you are stopping on is not related by any way to the rest of the ayah, so you are stopping on this word, So the beginning after this word is going to be a complete beginning. This is the first case. The complete beginning. Okay. The second case, and this is accepted for sure. This is something good. Or we can say the best. If you start after a complete stopping, so this is a complete beginning. Because now the word you're starting with is not related also to the word before. Okay. The sufficient beginning, which is number 2. So here the ayah or the word you're gonna start with is related to the word before it in the meaning, okay, but not in the grammar. So this is not a strong attachment. This is not a strong attachment. So you can start here also from this word and don't attach it to the word before. The number 3 type, which is the good starting, and here it comes after the good stopping also. Here the ayah is ending with a word which is attached to the next ayah in the meaning and in the grammar. There is a great or big attachment between the ayah you stop on, or the word, sorry, you stop on, and this word is coming at the end of an ayah, and the ayah next. So in this case, it is good to start with the ayah next because we have the sunnah that we are stopping at the end of the ayat. So you can now after you stop on the word before, and this word is attached to the ayah next, no, you can stop on it, no problem, no need to attach. Even there is a great attachment because the ayah we are starting now is a beginning of the ayah, and we're having the sunnah that we have to stop at the end of the ayah and then start from the beginning of the ayah. So also this is a good start. The last starting or beginning, which we call the repulsive or the bad one, which is gonna give you a very bad meaning because it is completely or very, very attached to the word before it. So you can't start with it. For example, وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا, and they say Allah has taken a son. Okay? So if I just said now, if I just started from اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا, Allah has taken a son, so for sure I'm given a very bad meaning, and I have to attach this part to the first part of the ayah. وَقَالُوا, it's not me who is saying that, but they are saying that. وَقَالُوا. So here in this case I have to start with وَقَالُوا. I shouldn't start at all from اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا because it is strongly related to the words before it. Now we took how to begin the ayah. So the most important thing to care about is don't start with a word having a big relation with the words before it, because in this case you're gonna give for sure a wrong meaning. You are in need to attach the first part of the ayah in order to give a correct meaning. That's all about the beginning, the stopping, and the end. I'm telling you, the most important and safe way is to follow your reciter. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.